All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lil Takes podcast. This is not exactly starting off how it was planned, but we're going to roll with it. I want to get a quick video out before week 1 college football slate gets going. Already been some games tonight, but we got big games tomorrow.
Yes.
First game at 9 in the morning. What do we have?
Texas, Ohio State, 9 in the morning.
3-point spread.
I could not be more excited, honestly.
Neither could I.
In the shoe, in the morning. I like it. It's where college game day is. Someone said it's the most hyped up game in the past decade.
Well, it's not where college game day is, but
is it not where college game day is?
It's not.
Where's college game day?
Fox has the game, but
oh, that's why.
Yeah, but regardless,
shout out Lee Corso. That's
game
why.
of the day is first game of the day. Texas versus Ohio State, number 1 versus number 3, and we're at a 1.5 point spread for Ohio State. Who do you like in this game?
I like Texas just because I don't trust Julian Sayin. I think Julian Sayin is going to be a disaster. And I think Texas defense is so scary, honestly. Just coming in as Ohio State, although coming into the shoe as Arch, in my opinion, it's really all up to if Arch is ready or not.
As much as it's up to Arch, I would love to see him come through. I think this game's going to be big time in the under. Just because it's at Ohio State. So I think it's going to be tough. I mean, it's Arch's first season as a starter.
Right.
Julian Sayin's first season as a starter. He's never started a game, right? Granted, he's throwing to Jeremiah Smith, arguably.
I know. So he should be pretty comfortable. I know. I think Arch, honestly, all the hype. I think for the guys that get that much hype, I think Arch handles it very well. So I'm not even worried about Arch coming into this game. I know everyone says he's only played against like UTSA, and I think he is ready for this level, dude.
I think he's ready. I think he's been ready. I thought he was better than Quinn last year.
I thought he was ready last year, honestly.
He should have been the starter by the end of the season, but
100%.
Regardless, he's got the reins now. And I don't even think it's up to him. I think it's up to Texas's defense. I think Texas's defense is going to be the decider in the game, and it's going to be like probably a low-scoring game. Right?
I agree with that. Like, low scoring for sure. I would that does
the over/under here is 46.5, which actually,
I definitely like the under there. My score prediction, I was looking at this earlier. I think I took 23-17 Texas.
23-17 Texas. I like.
That gets me at 40. So I think I definitely have the under there.
I think the score will be around there. Yeah, I don't see it being high scoring.
Ohio State minus 1.5.
And if it is high scoring, I low key see it being for Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think low scoring goes to Texas for sure because I think
high scoring blowout.
That's true because if it comes down to defense, I think Texas has a much better defense.
We'll get to quarterback discussion later. Move on to the next game of the day. Actually, I forget I have a graphic for it. We got LSU Clemson later in the day. 9 seed versus
sir.
The 2 seed. This thing's freaking out on me.
I'm obviously pretty
Clemson's
fired
the 4
up.
seed, so it's 9 versus 4.
I'm pretty fired up about this game. Garrett Nussmeier versus Cade Klubnik, 2 Heisman candidates.
2 Heisman hopefuls,
who I don't think will be Heisman
later. What have they proven?
What have they proven?
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Death Valley,
right in Death Valley. Clemson's opening up as 4.5 point favorites.
So I have minus 4.5 Clemson.
You're in the jersey,
and I like it.
Look at the jersey.
Peep the Sammy Watkins Clemson jersey, by the way.
Clean.
Who have you ever seen have the Sammy Watkins Clemson jersey?
It's tough.
Silence, dude. I'm telling you.
So is that who you're rolling with? You're rolling with Clemson?
Yeah, I'm rolling with Clemson here because honestly,
Clemson
for me, it comes down. Yes, Clemson spread for sure. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna come down to like 3 or 4, dude. I think it's a touchdown.
I don't know. I think Clemson's probably one of the more complete teams in the whole country, honestly. And with, I mean, Cade Klubnik, he played well at the end of the season. I don't think he's as hyped up. I don't think he should be as hyped up as he is being hyped up.
For sure.
I think there's other quarterbacks that are better than him. And Garrett Nussmeier is not one of those, actually. I think he's also another guy who's being a little overhyped in some areas. But
I think both of them are definitely being overhyped.
I think both of them are up there because then if you look at the draft boards, if you look at NFL draft boards compared to what the quarterback rankings are, it's kind of ridiculous because they have like Arch going number 1.
Right.
And then Lenore Sellers, and then John Mateer. It's like 3-4 quarterbacks before Cade Klubnik in some of these mock drafts. And it's like, what are we talking about here?
I know.
But okay, you like Clemson. I
like Clemson.
I took LSU. I took LSU in this game at +4.5. I like them to win the game.
Really,
just
dude.
because I like Garrett Nussmeier. I like the receivers they have returning. Always wide receiver U at LSU.
That's true. But
Xavier Thomas.
I think Death Valley is a huge factor.
It is a huge factor of playing at Death Valley, and
Dude,
I'm not
Death
exactly
Valley
all that confident.
Has
like
always
LSU.
been that, and I'm not that confident in Garrett Nussmeier, and I'm more confident in Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik really wins games, dude. Is kind of what he does.
But he's blown a couple games.
He has blown a couple games.
He made a couple games closer than they shouldn't be.
But I think this year, with as much hype as he's gotten, I think it's a little bit too much hype. But I am expecting much better years.
I mean, they're number 4 in the country. A lot of people think they should be number 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Some even 1. I think that's crazy. I think the other thing is they have Antonio Williams, probably the best receiver in the country.
Right.
Outside of, Jeremiah Smith, Jordan Tyson, those guys. But he's definitely up there. And I think he carries Cade Klubnik. And they have a pretty complete team, so I mean, he's definitely got a system where he can do well and, thrive and has a lot of targets to go to. We'll just see if they, get it done at home.
That's true. Honestly, in my opinion,
it's a tough team.
It's going to come down to defense and also who can run the ball. If someone can actually run the ball in this, I think it's going to make it very hard on whoever cannot run the ball.
Yeah, and then it comes down to coaching too. Clemson, did you see the whole report with LSU now has this suspended player that's a transfer, and he wasn't going to be suspended because he got ejected in his bowl game of like the last game of the last season before he transfers to freaking LSU. And apparently like a week before the game, I just saw this, like Clemson put in a call and said, hey, this kid actually needs to be suspended. He didn't serve his half, because if you get suspended in the second half of your last game, then you have to be suspended for the first half of the next game.
Yeah.
So his next game is this season, this game.
That's crazy.
At a new school. And Clemson went and apparently ratted on it. I mean, so maybe they're scared. Maybe they're scared of LSU.
Maybe they are scared, but maybe they're just being smart.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah.
That is just coaching and
it's just winning football.
Just winning football games.
What are you gonna do? Be mad about it? Be mad about it.
What else we got? I got another game in mind. There we go.
Which one do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Notre Dame, Miami. I'm really excited for number 6 Notre Dame coming in to Hard Rock in Miami Sunday.
Yeah, that's a
Sunday.
Sunday.
By the way,
game.
Sunday night, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Sunday night.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I love it. Notre Dame Miami is always kind of an interesting matchup. I feel like it's kind of an iconic matchup. It's like slowly become a rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to expect from this game
I don't
at
either.
Because Carson Beck, I mean,
in my opinion,
I feel like everyone's got their opinions on Carson Beck at this point. I think some people overhate on Carson Beck, actually. I don't think, because he's still...
That's true. That's true. I can agree with that.
I'm not saying
I am definitely participating in that Carson Beck hate a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, no, definitely.
However,
believe
both these teams, I feel like just since last year, just got absolutely stripped of all talent. And I think Miami was kind of scrambling when it got Carson Beck. Didn't do much else. Notre Dame still has Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, probably the top running back.
Should be the best running back in college football.
Yeah, probably is. Notre Dame comes into this game on the road to the Hard Rock.
I know,
minus 2.5.
Hard Rock. Let's be honest. Hard Rock is not a crazy atmosphere to walk into. It's not even like a Miami home game.
No,
honestly, in my opinion, I hate college. I hate teams sharing stadiums. That's just my big pet peeve.
I don't know if I believe in this Miami team right now. They have to prove it to me. They have to prove it to me.
So this is
Notre Dame. From what I've heard, it seems like they're pretty confident.
Seems like they're pretty good, dude.
They seem pretty confident in who they have.
I actually kind of like Notre Dame this year. I don't think. I mean, I don't think Miami has anyone that I'm really afraid of. I mean, like, I feel like Notre Dame minus 2.5 is very safe. I'm surprised that it's that close. I feel like Notre Dame would be a little bit more favored. We're at 49.5 on the over/under. I like the under, actually. I think. I don't think either of them.
I don't disagree. Just because Notre Dame's on the road and it's week 1, man. Like, you've been studying these teams. Like, you've been preparing for this team. Obviously doing your install all summer, but also this game you've known is your first game since like last season.
Right.
Like, you can prepare for this team all off season.
And I wouldn't be surprised if both of these offenses come out a little bit slow. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bigger second half than it is the first half. Honestly, I am actually, now that I'm looking at it more, I'm pretty confident in the under in this one.
You like the under? I also, as we look at it, am more in favor of the under.
Mm-hmm.
49.5. Maybe Great House has like 5 touchdowns.
Maybe Great House. I know, that's what Great House.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
That'd
Great
be
House
pretty
and
cool.
Jeremiah Love. My goodness.
My goodness.
Don't even start on Great House too. He's
Notre Dame's
good.
They got some.
They got guys,
and then they always have a defense and Marcus Freeman and
Also,
they went to the Natty last year.
Facts.
Also, they went to the Natty regardless of the cupcake schedule or whatever games they had to play.
Also,
I don't care. They made it to the Natty.
Right. Slightly underrated. I don't know if this is true. Is Shane Gilson like associated with them now? Is he like an owner?
I did not pick up on
what was going on there.
I didn't see.
I saw some posting. Maybe it was like a skip, but like he said he was an owner. Oh. Anyways, that would be sick. The GOAT.
I'm sure he's gonna be there. Oh,
he will be there.
He'll probably be there in Miami. For
he will be there,
definitely.
He will be there for sure.
That'll be funny. The other game on Sunday, before this Notre Dame Miami kickoff, is Virginia Tech South Carolina. Now I know people are like, ugh, what a stinker of a game, Virginia Tech. But they're only, plus 7.5 going into South Carolina, playing who I think, Lenore Sellers, I personally think he's the number 2 quarterback in the country.
I also personally think that. And I am one of those people to disagree with you. I am one of those people that thinks this is going to be a stinker. I think Virginia Tech is going to get blown.
So that's what I thought too. That's what I thought too.
Walking into South Carolina,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a tough atmosphere, by the way. Very underrated atmosphere. Also, Lenore Sellers is just mean, bro.
Like, is Virginia Tech mean? Because South Carolina is minus 7.5 almost seems too good to be true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is Nick Harbor going to be a glitch like an NCAA? Or is he just, continue to be a tremendous athlete on the bench?
Yeah. I know.
I really hope he pops off. I really hope he pops off.
I hope he does too. And also, see, that's a team that, like, they really could go crazy. Like,
I like South Carolina a lot.
Last year, they looked really good.
Yeah, don't even get me started on last year. Oh, my goodness. That pick 6.
That was so bad.
Block in the back. Oh, my gosh.
I'm sorry for all South Carolina fans about last year.
That was the most brutal
That
loss.
was so rough. There were There were multiple brutal losses, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, South Carolina had a pretty rough last year.
But still a lot of talent, a lot of potential this year. I am excited. I've always kind of liked watching South Carolina. It's kind of sick. Number 13 before the season starts. That's a good spot for them. I'm hoping they're able to move up into the top 10. I hope
they will move up.
I hope to see them in the playoffs. It really depends on how they do in the SEC. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I agree. And then Monday night, the only game taking place on Monday, the TCU Horned Frogs are marching into Chapel Hill.
Chapel Bill
to take on Bill Belichick
and his son
and the UNC Tar Heels.
It actually,
and Jordan and Steve and
it's like Bill Belichick and like his family. By the way, like
it is Bill Belichick and co. For real.
Bill Belichick, his girlfriend, and his son, I believe, are all on staff.
Let us preference that we are longtime Patriots fans and love Bill Belichick. Love Bill Belichick. Not against what he's got going on. The guy is what?
In fact,
is both hands covered in Super Bowl rings. And now, why are we hating on it?
Why are we shaming?
Why are we hating
Why are we shaming that behavior? I mean,
he's got more Super Bowls than you.
Anyways. But I do think that UNC is
that game is
UNC is
wild.
Not ready to play, but are the Frogs?
I think the Frogs are ready to play, if I'm being honest. I think
by the way, Frogs alum. Shout that out.
Yeah. Just go Froggies, baby. I'm a little biased here. But
definitely biased. I'm a little bit biased too. I kind of love TCU, so
let's I don't know why it's not coming up, but we'll get this.
But I do love UNC. That's why this is kind of a sick matchup. On Monday, I love that's the only game as well.
Yeah, 5 p.m.
in Chapel Hill. Pretty field, pretty stadium.
Oh, why it's being such a pain in the butt?
Definitely be a good looking game.
But TCU's like what, -2.5 or something, 3.5 now. It's opened at 2.5. They're now 3.5. Point favorites marching into Chapel Hill.
What are we at on the? What's the over under on it?
The over under
because I have no idea what that could be like.
You look.
I can check.
Oh shoot! I got it, of course, right now. So it's -3.5. Over under 55.
Under.
You like the under? See,
dude, I like the okay.
If we're going under,
I like week 1 unders.
Let me say, I love Bill Belichick. I think he was a phenomenal NFL head coach. From everything I've read and like heard, it sounds like UNC is, still coming together around Belichick and co. And it sounds like he really, is heavily involved. And I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works at the college level. It worked at the NFL level. He was GM Bill, and he ran the whole thing, and he ran the Patriots for 20 years. But now, I don't know if it works in college. We'll see.
It sounds like it's a bit of a disaster.
It sounds like yeah, it's been.
That's all that I've heard.
It's been a little bit of a mess over there.
And I don't even know what kind of talent they got over there, honestly. So I'm not very confident in either team here. However,
see, I like TCU.
Frogs
right, I like TCU. We're returning a good amount of guys. Plus, we have, a pretty solid defense. I think hopefully behind our new defensive front. I think what this game is going to come down to ultimately is O-line and D-line. And I think the Big 12 versus the ACC just has a bigger O-line and D-line, and I think that's going to be the deciding factor. I think that TCU should be minus like 10.
Really?
Even
I don't think that.
Yes,
dude.
I think
this could really go either way. I'm not so confident in that.
I think Josh Hoover, by the way, also a Heisman dark horse. He's on the QB top 10 list that ESPN and Fox put out.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I know. Shout out to the Hoover.
Shout out, Josh.
Who's your daddy? Yes, sir. But I'm hoping he can get it done. He throws a lot of touchdowns and he throws for a lot of yards because he throws the ball a lot of times. But at the same time, he throws some interceptions. Mm-hmm. But it's always fun to watch. I'll be rooting for the Frogs regardless, no matter who we're playing.
Of course,
can't pick against them. But I am trying to be like unbiased pick here. I think the Frogs should be favored by a lot more than 3.5. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Bill has coordinated a hell of a squad over there.
But also, Bill is also a genius.
I know.
By the way,
that's the other thing. And we don't know. And we played Dion his first game at Boulder. His first game was against TCU. And he was coming in with all those new players and everything, and we had no idea.
Throw it to Hunter. Throw it to Hunter.
That was bad. We had no idea how to prepare
If you've
for
ever
that.
seen that video, Chase is in that video.
My friends are in that video. But, yeah, no, that was bad. And we didn't know how to prepare for him. So maybe that's similar to this Tar Heels team. I don't know. I have higher expectations for the Frogs this year than I did last year for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I agree with that.
Definitely.
I agree with that for sure. But I have less hopes in UNC than I did last year. However, like I said, Bill is a genius, so who knows?
And maybe Jordan is a genius
Who knows?
too. Maybe she's got a head start.
I'm very
over there and
excited.
she's coaching up.
Is she coaching up?
You think she could? What position would she coach?
She probably coach. I don't know what she would coach, dude. She couldn't coach anything. She could probably coach. She could probably coach special teams.
We'll give her a running back role.
Yeah.
Throw in our running back coach. Love Jordan. Shout out to Bill for that.
Facts.
What a dog.
Facts. Absolute dog.
Okay, we'll shift gears actually out of college football. We've basically covered our slate.
Next segment.
We're gonna move into NFL now.
Let's go, baby.
Just yesterday, breaking news: Micah Parsons.
Oh yes.
Traded from the Dallas Cowboys to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Immediate thoughts. The Clown Boys do it again. Jerry Clown does it again, ruining kids' lives, making kids cry once again. Just getting rid of their favorite players.
Now Micah.
I'm not surprised that Jerry messed this whole thing up. I think it's absolutely ridiculous on his part, of course. The fact that he's saying that, he's not wrong when he says that they could get 2 Pro Bowlers with those picks, but Jerry,
yeah, but
it's Micah Parsons.
Imagine what you can get with 2 first
2
rounders.
picks.
Dude, they might be they could be Hall of Famers, man.
What if I got another Micah Parsons?
What if I got 2?
What if I got 2 Micah Parsons
and Kenny Clark? Oh my God, I'm a genius.
I'm a genius.
What I think he's actually going to do. It is a clown
circus,
and it's actually. I think it's also crazy that the Packers. The deal is crazy. He got $47 a year. Jerry
47. He's making more than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah, more than Patrick
whoa.
Mahomes. He reset the DN market. The DN market got reset like 2 to 3 times this offseason because Myles Garrett got paid what 40, and then it jumped up. Oh no, he was 40, and then Micah got 47. So like,
bro,
what are we
47 for a DN?
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, dude, but that's unbelievable.
It is Micah Parsons, though. It is Micah Parsons. That is the one thing. It is Micah Parsons, and it is hard to say no to potentially the best defensive player in the whole league.
Do we think? And I know it's unfair to compare it to Mahomes because it's a different year than when they signed their contract. However, do you think Micah Parsons brings more value to a team than a guy like Mahomes? Just looking at it from a money standpoint, that's just why I can't get behind big deals like this. It's just come on, is Micah Parsons that big of a game changer?
I mean, he could be. Depending on your team.
47. Well, I wonder. See, this is what I want. I wonder what Jerry's number was because I wonder.
Well, apparently Jerry gave him a number that was going to reset the market also and make him the highest paid non-quarterback.
No.
But yes, apparently the deal was on the table that
I thought Jerry was trying to fleece him.
No, Micah said no. Micah did not want to be a Cowboy anymore.
I respect it. I wouldn't want to be a Cowboy. I wouldn't want to deal with that.
It's all Jerry's fault because Jerry didn't want to reset the market.
With that circus.
I think, look, the Jerry, wild move, and the fan base hates him now more than ever, and just losing fans like crazy. Those poor kids in Dallas.
Those poor kids.
They've got their jerseys, all of their jerseys Luka and Mike, man. Everyone go buy a Cooper Flag jersey immediately. If you live in the Dallas area, and just pray he doesn't leave.
Just pray that white boy is tough. That's all you can do in Dallas.
I mean, that white boy is tough.
That white boy that they traded away is tough too.
Oh yeah,
in LA, baby. All right.
But yeah, that Micah Parsons deal is crazy. And I think what Jerry is looking to do, my theory on Jerry Jones for the last 2 years has been that his last act as GM, because he's done such a horrendous job lately, is going to be trading these 2 first-round picks to move up in the draft and take Arch Manning. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense with Dak and everything.
It's so fairy tale for Arch to go to the Cowboys.
Right. It would be so fairy tale for, Jerry Jones to go get Arch Manning as his crown jewel for the Cowboys.
What's
the Texas quarterback Arch Manning?
What's Dak's contract at?
Because Dak's at 60 a year for how much more?
60 a year.
Ridiculous, by the way. Absolutely.
Jerry Clown,
man. Well, and then they took forever on CD, and it's what are we doing? See, it was a 4-year deal signed in 2020.
Oh. So they can't take Arch. Signed in 2024, by the way. $240 million, 4 years. So they have him until 2028.
$80 million signing
How
bonus?
old is this man? Can we just hold on?
$80 million signing bonus?
Okay, dude. For Dak Prescott. And I know, okay, honestly,
80 mil, bro.
This might sound kind of insane, but this year, dude, I know it's the Cowboys say this every year. This year, dude, I low-key feel it. I low-key feel it with Dak, GP, and CD, dude.
Well, also
might be a little bit nasty.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be on the field. They're going to be on the field all the time because their defense is just going to get scored on in 5 plays.
They're just going to go.
It's going to be touchdown, Dak on the field, touchdown, Dak back on the field, touchdown, Dak back on the field.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, all because Jerry said he wanted run defense. Micah Parsons has no run defense. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Week 4, Sunday Night Football, Packers, Cowboys. That's going to be a heck of a game. I'm fired up for that. Fired up.
That's sick. Micah was posting on TikTok like he wants revenge and stuff. By the way, he fully runs. By the way, if you go to his TikTok, he fully runs his TikTok.
Yeah, and his Twitter. That is not and all that. He changed his number to 1, by the way.
I love when guys do that. Yeah, I saw he's number 1. I thought that was a fake graphic. Actually,
is that gonna be tough?
No, I mean,
I thought he should have been
obviously.
I thought 0 would have been colder.
Someone else on the team deserves to be 1, bro.
Well, I mean,
at the end, that's
what I'm saying. He and Jaden Reed, if they switched 1 and 11,
bro, that's what I was thinking. Jaden Reed. By the way, Jaden Reed, another fantasy pickup this year.
See, I never know with him because last year I had him, bro, and he goes 4 catches.
Last year, 7 weeks, he had 25 points.
Yeah, well, on 4 catches.
Right,
it's 4 catches with 2 70-yard touchdowns, and you're it's so hit or miss because it's I put him on my bench this week and he dropped 30 on 3 catches.
So much fun having Jaden Reed on the team.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. No, he's a fun player. I think Matthew Golden's going to be pretty good in that offense. I think he might take over the number 1 role pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, Jaden Reed really just became a deep threat guy by the end of the year. I really thought he was going to be more than that. Maybe he will be this year. I love Jaden Reed. He's sick. I love Jaden Reed. So you want to get into fantasy? Is that what you wanted to talk about?
We could. So I was doing a little mock draft earlier, actually, and I had the 5th pick. Who would you imagine you're taking at the 5th pick this year?
The 5th pick? Oh, I'm assuming
middle of the draft.
It goes Jamar, Bijan, Gibbs.
Where is Saquon falling, by the way?
So that's where it is. Saquon's at 4, and then
Because
it's
I
Saquon 4,
did not
Jettas
get
5.
Saquon. I did not get Saquon.
Where did
I got
Saquon go?
Jettas. I got Jettas.
Where does Saquon go?
Saquon went 4.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Saquon goes 4. Saquon's been moving slow, like up the boards.
Yeah, and then
It's a running back pit. There's a running back pit, but at the same time, there are some great. I think all the rookies. You should take a chance on every
running
single
backs
rookie
this year, dude.
Every
Travion
single
Henderson,
rookie.
by the way, from an unbiased Patriots fan
He's
perspective.
ridiculous.
But, dude, Travion is him, bro. He was so tough at Ohio State. He's so tough in all the preseason games.
Shout out to the Cleveland Browns for taking Quinshon Judkins 2 picks ahead of that. That was really awesome. Great stuff. Thank you for just lobbing us Travion.
No, but I believe in Genty. I think Genty's going a little bit too early. Genty went 8th in my draft.
Yeah, when running back, he's that type of talent, I think. But when I look at running backs like that, I try to find teams that score a lot, which is why I really like Derrick Henry at his value because he keeps falling down there, man.
Dude, Derrick Henry was there, like 3rd pick of the 2nd round. Bro.
Like, what do you do? Like, the guy is going to score almost every game. The Ravens are the favorites to win the Super Bowl. I think they're the best team in the league. You're telling, and also
they are the best team in the league this year.
If you look at the trends of the NFL, everyone's running this too high safety look, right? So you can take away the deep pass, and the Ravens were like, screw that. We have Rashad Bateman and like Zay Flowers, obviously good receivers, but we have Patrick Ricard and Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. We're just going to run the ball.
Yeah.
Every play.
Exactly.
Sit in your too high. I dare you to try and bring a guy down because he's probably not going to be big enough to stop Derrick Henry. He's not going to want to meet Pat Ricard in a hole.
It's true. Yeah.
I think the Ravens are going to be running the ball all over the place.
Yeah.
And if it's not Derrick Henry, it'll be Jeremy Hill. I just hope Derrick Henry can stay healthy. I love Derrick Henry.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
it's hard not to. How do you not love the guy?
I do love Derrick Henry.
He's sick. And then Lamar.
Okay, see, that's why I love the Ravens. I love Zay. I love D-Hop.
Robbed of MV3. Robbed of MV3.
Yeah, facts.
Josh Allen, well-deserved MVP, but Lamar.
Josh Allen needed it
cool,
for like
a
complete aura of the year because he
put that team on his back, man.
But he also engaged.
Yeah.
Haley had to do it.
But he
put
the Bills on his back last year, dude.
He's definitely up there for White Boy of the Year. I hate to say it, but
I just want to see him. I want to see him beat Mahomes.
Right. I know. I
would love to see him beat Mahomes.
I want to see
playoffs,
Burrow
man.
or Allen.
And that's what, like, in the regular season when they played and the Bills won, I knew they were gonna meet up in the playoffs again. I knew they were gonna lose, and I knew it, like, whichever it was gonna go.
Right, exactly.
Whoever won the regular season game was not going to win the playoff game.
Okay, last year, exactly. That's a great example of last year was so fairy tale, by the way, in my opinion. So predictable. Like, that kind of stuff where, like, it was, like, Chiefs-Bills regular season. It's like, whoever doesn't win this game is gonna win the playoff game. I feel like that was just so obvious last year.
And the favorites won at a crazy rate last year.
I feel like the AFC just seems so predictable. And it's easy to say it's so predictable in the Chiefs' favor because it is, but, like, it just seems like the Chiefs just dominate the AFC playoffs.
But they shouldn't, though, because the quarterback level in the AFC is actually
it's ridiculous, dude. It's unbelievable.
Because if you like Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, Josh.
However, in the NFC, this is my early prediction. I said this last year, but my early prediction is Ravens Commanders Super Bowl. I know that's...
Look at this negative ball knower.
Kind of insane.
Negative ball knower.
But I think that the Commanders are about to be nice.
Do you know how many... Did you see the list of quarterbacks the Commies beat last year?
No.
I was like... I'm pretty sure the only... What was it? The only starter was Joe Burrow. Out of their 12 wins. I'm pretty sure only one of them started this next season.
How did they play that many bad quarterbacks?
Dude, right. You're telling me.
Wait, how is that even possible?
They got lucky with their schedule here.
How is that even possible to play that many backup quarterbacks?
Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett, Trey Lance, Kyler Murray, Andy Dalton, Caleb, Jake Hayner, Spencer Rattler. They beat Daniel Jones twice, Kenny Pickett, Trey Lance, Will Levis, Jake Hayner. Like they.
Oh, they did get lucky on some. Yeah, you're right. They played Andy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. They did, and they played.
But I love Jaden Daniels. And then they got Bill.
That's what I'm saying. I love Jaden Daniels, dude.
I have no idea what to make of Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dog, though. Go Bill. Go Bill. Not too much. I think we're good.
I don't think so. Good luck in your fantasy drafts.
Yeah. If you haven't done your, are you not in any leagues yet or done any drafts?
I have not.
Okay, that's so crazy. I've already done.
I have a league with my friends. We were supposed to do it a couple nights ago. Definitely got.
I'm in way too many leagues, dude. It's a disaster.
That's also a problem. I'm a big 3 leagues max kind of guy.
Yeah, dude, that's probably the right move. I'm the commish of like 2 of these, and then I'm in some for work.
Being commish, I think you're definitely 3 leagues max. Being a commish of 2 is unbelievable. I would never become a commish of 2.
It's not fun.
That's a full-time job.
Yeah, it is. I'm managing a whole league.
Come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
God bless. Have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.
Peace.